Oh, okay. Leo, so something is really hitting us on a deep level here in a not too pleasant way. Unfortunately, we've got, for the overall energy and focus of the reading, we've got the Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords in reverse. This really sucks, this really hurts, whatever it is. Something here is painful, could be a focus on healing. For some of you, this will be related to romantic connections. First and foremost, there is a kind of need or something here for self-love or detachment from a situation because of the effect it's having on you, Leo. Something just really stings, really sucks. With the Three of Swords there, if this isn't, for some of you, this won't be related to like a romantic connection, although there is potential of third-party situation for some of you there, because it does seem like either you guys have found out something that really stings, or something that you were really emotionally invested in has not went in your favor. Like I say, even if this doesn't relate to a relationship, this could be something like a job falling through, something has dissipated and it hurts. With the Three of Swords in reverse here, though, as the focus, rather than being in the eye of the storm, you're moving through it, or you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, better days ahead. There may be something here, a kind of painful truth that was hard to find out, but now that we know, we're able to deal with the reality of the situation. There is a kind of smaller message as well. Some of you might need to, which I would have said isn't, there is potential wounded pride for some of you here, or see what's going on in the current energy. Before I forget as well, for those of you interested in personal readings, it's the last week and a half of my half price sale after launching my website. Link is in description box below. Let's talk about it, Leo. We've got the Queen of Swords in the current situation, current energy, Libran energy, so this could be a focus on partnerships. There's a lot of, or a feeling here, Leo, of a lot of energies here either around you or attached to you. Does seem like there's certain things related to either a relationship, your own sense of self and your pride. Also for some of you with the Queen of Cups, some issues related to family disruptions. With the Queen of Swords here, she is what I would say or call the master psychologist. Understanding a situation, understanding people, being able to see a situation clearly as it is rather than how we wish it to be. She is also not one to sit around in the pain. She moves forward, cuts through what isn't serving her in order to get to where she needs to go, where she wants to be. There does seem to be, there may be a conversation or a confrontation coming up for some of you Leos. We've got the Six of Wands as well with that Leo energy, victory and success. So whatever this sort of overall energy, the pain, heartbreak, sadness and loss that is difficult to deal with, there is an acceptance with it. For some of you, that phrase, we don't always get what we want, but we do always get what we need. The universe has a funny way of working sometimes. Sometimes something doesn't go in our favor because it's not meant for us, or the situation is meant to act as a catalyst in order to move us forward. The Queen of Swords and the Six of Wands is someone who is very much in control of a situation. So if it's been difficult, you are picking yourself up, Leo. I was going to say Aries. It's time to start again or start with something. We've got the Queen of Cups there, that Cancerian energy where life begins. Better days ahead with something. Tell me the recent past. What is the past energy? We've got the Three of Wands. And we've got the Ace of Swords. So there's some kind of communication or something that came in here with the Ace of Swords potentially for some of you. For others of you with the Three of Wands here, there was a path ahead with something. You know, when you think you are so certain that something, or confident in how something is going to proceed moving forward, and then the situation does a total 180. For others of you, there's an important conversation or communication. The Ace of Swords and Three of Wands here, some of you could have reached out or taken action towards something, but the result isn't coming in as we anticipated. For others of you where this Queen of Cups and Three of Swords in reverse has been going on for some time, we may have wallowed in something long enough. There's a real feeling of dusting yourself off, potentially trying again. If we're trying again with a person or a situation, particularly if there's been communication here, for some of you this relates to a relationship or family matters. If there's been disruption, arguments, anything like that, the Ace of Swords here, we may have gotten some clarity and communication in the recent past around what actually happened. There is a focus I do keep getting, Leo, either some of you, or because I keep getting confrontation or showdown, but not necessarily in like a very aggressive way. It's in more of a confident, because it's marked with the energy of the Queen of Cups. It's not like you're charging towards someone and going for a head-to-head confrontation. There's something we've gained confidence over here, assertiveness. You may have something where you're having to go in front of a group of people. Could be something involving embarrassment where we've got to put ourselves out there again. With the Queen of Cups and Three of Swords reversed, there could be like kind of a lot of anxiety over something, over how something may go rather than how something is, based off past actions or expectations of where things would go, Leo. In the near future, we've got the Eight of Wands. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles. Whatever situations you're involved, because there's something with group of people here, this could relate to a plan. We've got three of the threes. Like I said, it feels like there's a lot of energy attached to you, Leo, not necessarily just in a romantic sense. So there could be an element here, you know, when everyone's got like the pitchforks, there's sort of loads of people waiting to see what you do or waiting to communicate with you. You could have been at a stage where you kind of needed to block people out a little bit. If there's been disagreements, disappointments, certain things still up in the air, with the Eight of Wands and the Three of Pentacles here, there's foundations that are being built, or things that we thought were going to progress a certain way that didn't, that actually there is a turnaround here. Something working positively in our favour, quite potentially involving other people with that Three of Pentacles. If we've been feeling this general sense of disappointment or dissatisfaction, because like I said, there is a vibe of where you are going in general in life, but that also feels like there's a lot of energy to do with relationships, whether that be romantic, platonic, family. A lot of other people's energy kind of affecting you, particularly if that energy isn't coming together with yours in a positive and harmonious fashion. But with this Eight of Wands and Three of Pentacles, because this may be based off the recent past. If there's been communication or action that has come in or been taken and we're waiting for the result, there is an element or a feeling, perhaps it's just that anticipation of not expecting something to work out, because with the Queen of Cups here and the Three of Swords reversed, there is this potential or feeling of self-sabotage. So you know, when you're just convinced of how something is going to go and the conviction you have is in a negative sense, that lack of belief, or possibly based off past interactions, communication, whatever it may be, that feeling defeated before it's even had a chance to happen or really begin. In the current energy, we may just be seeing some kind of sign, signal, or synchronicity, because there's overriding belief here in the current energy with something. And then this leads to that Eight of Wands and Three of Pentacles, solid foundation, people coming together. If there's something, an idea, communication, a plan that you've started to put into action, even if we haven't felt so great or had that full belief, it's coming in here. If there's someone who's been wanting to work things out and get on the same page with us, and we've been wondering about where the situation is going in the long term, it's going in our favour. It's working out the way that we need it to. The advice for you guys is the Nine of Cups reversed, and the King of Swords reversed. King of Swords is Aquarius energy. Nine of Cups, Piscean energy. There's a real heaviness being the overall energy and focus of the reading. There's something here about just getting into a good space with the Nine of Cups, because hope is a double-edged sword. It's like you've got to sit in the middle space, not being emotionally, because if you have absolute, you obviously want to have belief and conviction for a positive outcome, but the King of Swords at Aquarius energy is that disconnection from the emotions, or from the expectation of being emotionally affected with how something goes. So you have the idea, you have the plan, you put it out there to execute it, but you also don't have the sort of, it's more about being fluid and adaptable than being sort of rigid with exactly how something will go, the exact steps or the exact process, whatever it may be. We've got to be hopeful and optimistic, which you are here, whilst not, I guess the phrase I want to use is putting all our eggs in one basket. But at the same time, we don't want to smash all those eggs before we've put them in a basket. We have hope, faith, belief. We take positive action towards what we want. And then we trust in the process. That seems to be what you guys are needing to do, Leo. Anyway, guys, that is your weekly reading. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you are interested in personal readings, this is just a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. But if you are interested in personal readings, I have a half-price sale on for about another week and a half, with just launching my website. You can find the link for that in the description box below. Cheers.